The upcoming 2010 FIFA World Cup represents the largest and most strategic investment and tourism promotion opportunity for the Southern African region. All eyes will be focused on Southern Africa. It's an important time for these countries to capitalise on an event of this magnitude. Recently, Mauritius teamed up with Botswana, Mozambique, Namibia, Swaziland and host South Africa in a top lineup of Southern African accommodation providers for the 2010 FIFA World Cup.
We have always said that we will extend the benefits of the World Cup in South Africa to the Southern African region in two areas, in terms of tourism, accommodation. We want the fans coming to South Africa and watching the matches, that when they become tourists, that they visit the other countries. Mauritius has come forward and made an offer to provide accommodation, and so we'll create special areas for people who want to go to Mauritius and stay there, fly to the World Cup and fly back and have a wonderful vacation on the island. They have a substantial number of high quality rooms that they will put at the service of the World Cup, so we are very happy.
There have been major concerns with the lack of accommodation over the British and Irish Lions rugby tour to South Africa. This remains a major concern for the World Cup organisers, who have had to reserve hotel rooms in neighbouring countries. The participation of Mauritius would help contribute 3,200 rooms to the World Cup. This will be a major help to match FIFA's ticketing and accommodation agency. Altogether, 6,000 rooms have been sourced from outside South Africa.
Well, it certainly adds to the target that we've set ourselves for South Africa all those years ago. So we're still intent on contracting a total of 55,000 rooms in South Africa, but it has always been part of the plan to include neighboring countries of South Africa. And certainly with the support that we have received from the local organizing committee, FIFA, and indeed the government of Mauritius, we've been able to set up a Matchville Mauritius operation for 2010 in Mauritius. We're doing well. We're not there yet. We don't have the 55,000 rooms, but we're confident that we will eventually get there.
South Africa's neighbouring countries are feeling the nasty pinch of the recession and are hoping to get a slice of the spillover of tourists that the 2010 FIFA World Cup brings with it.
It's very important to Mauritius, firstly for the economy. We reckon it'll bring in about 30 to 40 million US dollars just for that period. Secondly, Mauritians are great fans of the World Cup, so it'll mean that we're an integral part of the World Cup now, and it'll be the World Cup atmosphere in Mauritius during that time. And of course, thirdly, the visibility that this will give to Mauritius. So many travel agents selling Mauritius at this point of time will increase the visibility. And we hope that the people that come for the World Cup, about 20,000 people are expected, are actually going to take back such fond memories of Mauritius that they'll come back again and again. Absolutely, our tourism sector is suffering. We have a reduction of about 10 to 15% from last year. So we are suffering, but we are trying to do our best at being very reactive and give excellent value for money to be able to actually hold our head above water.
We see 2010 as an opportunity for us to promote our tourism, to give us some sort of a platform where we will be able to reach a number of people. People are coming to South Africa, and we are working on a number of programs where we should be able to take tourists to Zambia from South Africa. So we are looking at having added add-ons to our destination. So ultimately, we are looking at increased traffic to Zambia. That is what we are hoping, and we are working with our colleagues here, and also as a region. For example, we've got the Boundary Southern Africa program, which we are working on 9 countries, promoting the transfrontier conservations. So through that also, we are hoping that we'll be able to tap into these tourists who are coming for the World Cup.
Right now it's a bit difficult to gauge or to determine because you have to look at the figures and statistics in totality at the end of the day, whether the figures have gone down and also whether the income has gone down. But one thing that is for sure, tourism is quite resilient. It's not like the other industries like manufacturing or the car industry or banking industry, which has been heavily affected. People at the end of the day, they still want to travel. Okay, it's like eating food. You need to eat no matter what. So people, they are used to traveling. They still want to take holidays. They still have to travel for business. So the impact, yeah, we'll be talking to operators, yeah, they say the experience, it's been little in terms of the numbers going down. But I don't think that we can go down in terms of numbers by more than 4%. I don't think so. Tourism has been very resilient and people still want to travel.
The 2010 FIFA World Cup is expected to attract between 400 and 800,000 foreign visitors. This influx of tourists will without a doubt benefit South Africa's neighbouring countries. Danny Jordan says that our African neighbours will not only benefit in the tourism sector.
We are talking to the other Southern African countries to start off with in terms of accommodation, of tourism and other services. We're also speaking to the teams coming to South Africa, the 32 participating teams, to see whether they can engage in the lead up to the event in friendly matches, and that means broadcast revenue, gate revenue, and other commercial opportunities for the neighboring countries, as well as teams basing themselves there. This is a huge opportunity for Southern Africa, and we are working hard and in close cooperation with many of the countries in the region.